This constituency has been at the centre of controversy for years. The MP, a convicted criminal who flouted COVID rules, and now Margaret Ferrier has paid the price.
I'm a nurse, so I worked through the pandemic, and there was a lot of rules broken, but certainly somebody like her in power should never have never have done that while the rest of us all adhered to. I never seen my family for, I think it was about 4 months at a point.
I can't defend what she did, but I don't think she should lose her job because what was happening in Downing Street with her parties and all that, I mean, it's ridiculous.
I'd like to start by paying tribute to all NHS key workers and volunteers.
This is where the scandal began. Ferrier giving a speech in Parliament at the height of the pandemic while waiting for a test result. Then, knowing she was positive, she boarded a train home. Ever since, she's rejected calls to resign, but her 30-day suspension from the Commons allowed her constituents 6 weeks to determine her fate. More than 10% of people here in this area were required to vote in order to get rid of Ferrier, and the result was emphatic. Almost 12,000 people turned out. That's about 14%. It now means that there will be a by-election where the stakes could not be higher. This will be the first big electoral test for the SNP's new leader, Humza Yousaf, who's under pressure amid a party at the centre of a police probe.
Come and say hello.
But it's Labour who are hoping to make gains, pounding the pavements here, knowing that Scotland is key to Keir Starmer taking the reins at Downing Street. You need to win this, don't you?
Well, the people of Rutherglen and Hamilton West have spoken and they have said very clearly that they want change because they have been failed by 2 incompetent governments and also, to be frank, an MP that's been a lawbreaker.
The battle lines are drawn as Margaret Ferrier says she will not stand again to prolong the pain in the polls this autumn. Conor Gillis, Sky News, South Lanarkshire.